Welcome back, guys. Well, judging by the comments on the last video, you guys are loving this as much as I am. So how about I shut up, get on with it, and cue the time lapse. Wow. So there you go. That's the basic tracks laid out. I haven't connected these. I'll do those later. We've certainly got enough in to be going on with. So what are we going to do now? Now it's time to start dressing it up. This is a really fun bit, although I've got to say that was freaking awesome. I love doing that. Just got to do a little tiny bit down here. Let's just, yeah, I've got just smooth you off a little bit around there. Now, one of the reasons why I've wanted to leave these gaps was because I was hoping I could get a bridge in. So I'm going to see if we can get a bridge in. I don't know whether we're actually going to put it in now, but I'm going to see if we can get a bridge in. So what do I want? I would want kind of like probably a large country road. Now, if I put it like straight across here, like up here, the question is, can I get the damn thing in? Let's lift it up. Oh my God, yes! Yes, we can get a freaking bridge in. So what we could do, and this is, I've got this from the picture, which I don't know. We'll see if I hope I put the picture up. There's in the rail yard that I'm copying or imitating. There's a road bridge across with like ramps down into the yards, I guess, so that trucks can bring freight in and then they can be loaded up and shipped out. So I definitely wanted to get that in, and that is, whoops, spot a lag there. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, I'm so glad I did the spacing. That's bloomin' peachy. Okay, right. I'm not going to put that in just yet, I don't think. So let's see. Let's see about getting some buildings around the place to try and dress the place up a little bit. So I think over here we actually have like a bunch of these buildings. I think that'll be kind of a nice backdrop to the place. And you see, I put the road in round the back. We'll link that up to God knows what. There will be a road network running around here as well. And I might end up getting rid of like one of the tracks so that we can have a road running up between. But I don't know whether that's really going to be necessary because we've got plenty of space elsewhere that we could do that. Anyway, shut up, Skye. Put something in. All right. Give me a chance. God, you're so demanding. Right. So now the question is, like, how do we lay these out? Do we kind of just put them like every so often, and do we have any buildings in between? Now, like, what buildings could you put in between? Maybe one of these or these you could maybe pop in. Let's see. So let's try and get, so that would be in the middle. So if I put one like there and one there. I would quite have happily have put a couple of those in, but I'd have to move the road and the tracks out. But I've got to say, it's kind of an idea. You know, I'm kind of tempted to do it anyway. And see if we, like, can you put these like together? Oh! See if we could put that together like that. So it looks like one big building. Oh, that actually needs to be a fraction close together. Oh, we're going to do that. We're going to do that because that looks freaking awesome. So I'm just going to get lined up properly and a bit closer together. Oh, that looks like that might. Yeah. No, look at that. Oh, freaking peachy. Absolutely peachy. Right, now obviously I've got to do something with the road, so I don't know. Maybe we'll route the road around it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I like that. I like that quite a lot. We could still do with some kind of things to fill in. And we could put something like that there. But I don't know. Do we kind of want? I don't know. Kind of want something behind it, or have I got any other like? Oh, now, yeah. See, we could. You know what? Let's not put that in. I think we'll put a couple of road depots in. Oh, they won't freaking fit. Oh no! We need a little bit more room. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That's more than one way to skin a cat. If we put that building there and actually like set it into that a little bit, maybe, so it makes it look like the same building. Oh, and then take a little, what do I want? Road. And then just hook that up like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now we could do the same with a tram depot, couldn't we? Which again is a different looking type of building. And we could sink that into there. Now the question is, can we get the road? Oh yeah, we can. Oh man, things are working. God, it makes a change, doesn't it? There, do you think? Yeah, I think there. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. But well, I tell you what we could do. If we ran this, yeah. So we want a road running along here like this to the other side of this building, like there, and then run that down to there and hook that up to there. There we go. Awesome. Awesome freaking Ness. Alright, how's that look from the other side? We got like a nice bunch of buildings, got some differences in there. Yeah, I can live with that. I like these too as kind of like a big centerpiece, but I am kind of thinking that they need some friends, don't you? Yeah, of course they do. And I'm also thinking about roads as well. Now, what if we put a road like down the middle? So something like that works. Okay. Let's put that in as kind of a placeholder. I mean, the other thing that we could do, that's what I do like these road depots. Well, we haven't got enough room. I was thinking to have like a load of these, like just blah 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 blah, because they're really nice buildings. I love the roofs on them. Roofs. No idea. Now, I mean, we could. God. Oh, yeah, we could just about fit a bunch in, like down there. And then next one about there. Oh man, the fun you can have with stuff like this. About there. And another one. Flip it around. Like that. Right, so if we did something... Oh, see, look at that. I love groupings of buildings like this. Right, and then get small country road. Oh, it's kind of weird that it's on that side. And then just hook them up like that. Do. And then, I mean, oh man. We can put fences and obviously little plants and trees and stuff like that around a place. Boom and boom. Oh, freaking loving it. Now, what I'm going to do, once we've got this dressed up and we get trains and whatever, as well as having some fake trains in here, I'm actually going to have some trains. And I'm going to set up routes within the freight yard, so that we've got trains moving around within the freight yard, because I don't want it to be just like static. I don't want it to be like a picture. I want trains moving through. So we'll set up some like really big trains and have them kind of whiling their way through the freight yard. Will that be cool? I think it will. Right, let's have some more stuff going on then. So now, where am I going to do this? What I'm thinking of doing is getting depots. Is getting some of these. Now, let's see. Oh, yeah. And having these, like, at the back. As if they're like big train sheds kind of thing. Yeah, I think a couple of those at the back of here would look not bad. Let's turn it around. Is that lined up? I think that's lined up, isn't it? Yeah, it looks lined up to me. Okay, so now the question is, do I take that last train? I think I probably do, actually. So if we take this one out, like, yeah, a bit more. Right, then we have one of these, like, as close as we can get it at this end. I know we need this to meet in the middle, so let's have you there, and then have the other one flipped around at the other end. Now, I wonder if I can get these to... I probably can't get them to overlap, because they're proper buildings. Yeah, you get collisions. Oh, no. Ooh, no, we can. We can get them to overlap. Oh, let's do that. Oh, I can't get very close to it, unfortunately. But if I could get them to actually line up. Ooh, it's close, it's close. Come on. Oh, come on. There? Oh, I need... no, because they stick through. That little roofy bit sticks through. But actually, I don't know, I quite like that. Yeah, I might leave that. I might leave that exactly as it is. So then, all we'd need to do is just hook that up into there, and ooh, I don't think that one works quite as well. Let's take it back to kind of there-ish. Chop that, get rid of that, and there we go. Oh, alrighty, we are starting to get there. We're starting to get there. We need loads of other stuff in here. Let's see, what else can we throw in? Oh, let's have some more of these. These what are they? These grosser Lokschuppen. Yes, we definitely want lots of grosser Lokschuppen. I mean, we could stick a bunch down here would be kind of nice, but I'm thinking maybe over here would be kind of cool. How about let's put, you know what? Let's put a road in. Let's put a road in kind of along there, and then hook that up like that, and then we'll have some of these warehouses. Well, they're not warehouses, but they're trenches, but we're going to use them like as if they were warehouses. Actually, it's a good point. Do I want them that way round, or do I want them that way round? Phew, I don't know. Stop clipping. Shade more. So if we had like that, and then another one. Now, do I put a little road down? You know what? I'm going to put a little path down there. Just a small country lane. Fraction closer. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's what we want. And then throw in another one of these next door. Cha-ching. And we'll do another road. Like that. And then another building. Seriously, guys, how much freaking fun is this? It's crazy amounts of fun. Boom. Right, well, what are we going to do at the back? We'll probably have another road that kind of comes around and meets it. So I'm thinking we kind of give it a break there, and then we'll rotate this round like that, and have one there. Do the road in between again. Oh, that's a bit too much of an angle. There we go. Oh, Doesn't need to be like ridiculously fussy. Then another one of these. Yeah, I think it needs to come around one more like that. There we go. Boom. Do one more. So 3 and 3 or 3 and 2. I don't mind. I'm open to suggestions, guys. I kind of go with whatever you like. That's too much of an angle. I appreciate it. Why don't I do it from the back? It's way easier. There you go. Oh, God. I do things like the hardest possible way sometimes, don't I? Right. So you go in there. Now, there is a mod out there, guys, that... let's go to one of the distribution points. We go over here. You see all of this stuff that's on the platform? All of these building materials and these tanks and all these different things that you see lying around on the platforms. Somebody has made a mod to change those into assets that you can actually put down. So I think that's a mod that I'm definitely getting for next time. And we're going to put that in. There is also a mod that allows you to plop buildings, like any building. And I'm seriously tempted to get that and maybe see if I want to plop some of some buildings. Well, I've lost my. Oh, here it is. It's freaking enormous. How can you lose it? Use that to actually plop some buildings in to kind of give some variety to the buildings and stuff. So yeah, I mean, this really is just going to be kind of a case of playing around with different things and seeing what works. I wish I could get that like it's just in between. Neither of them is absolutely perfect. But we could put something like that and then hook that up at each end. And it's just going to be a case of like building this up and just keep adding bits and pieces and see what works and see what doesn't work. So you'll go into there. We'll extend the road network around the place. We'll have obviously the bridge going across somewhere and then ramps coming down into empty spaces. And then we can have kind of like freight yards. Now the other thing that, what, oh man, I'm an idiot, guys. We've got all the road freight thingies. We've got parking and little freight yards and stuff like. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Right now, how the hell do I want to do this? It's just going to be a case of like slotting these in around the place. So, like you could pop one of those there and then have. Whoops, have a little. Right, will you come across the tracks? Oh, you son of a. Will you come across the track now? Ah. Maybe I just have to keep doing that all the time. Oh, come on. There we go. Just have stuff like this going on around the place. And just, you know, bit by bit start to build it up and try and make the place nice and interesting. So let's see. No, roads, idiot. Yeah. What about one of these large industry? Ooh, see, I like that. I like that quite a lot. Where could we do something now? Now we could have something like this over here next to these, which would probably be nice. I'll probably end up doing that, but I'm just trying to like put stuff around the place to try and. Because bear in mind, like when we come past on the trains, you know, we want to look at this and go, "Ooh, look at all that going on over there." that's kind of the point of it. Let's see. Would you? It's a bit, just a bit big to go in there, but we do have like more room at this end. So putting it in somewhere in there, yeah, we've definitely got the room to do that. So like, okay, well, what if we put it like there? Again, okay, continue to hook our road up. Very cool. Very cool. And now if we were going to carry on that out, whoops. If we were going to carry that road on out there, what else could we put around the place to? Let's get some of those littler buildings, like the Stelverkhagen and stuff like this, and we can put these like kind of around the place and start to add stuff in. The thing is, it's one of those things that you've kind of got to like put stuff in and see what it looks like and move it around, and because you want it to look good, but you don't want too much stuff in, otherwise it just looks cluttered and then it doesn't look good. Ooh, now I wonder if we could get this to go. Oh, come on, yeah, go on that side. How about that there? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that could work. God, I want more buildings. I want more buildings. I'm thinking we are going to use some more of these somewhere. And I don't know. See, maybe we could have some of these over here. It'd be kind of potentially quite nice. Yeah. Oh, come on. They are a bit fussy, I have to say. Here we go. So, oh, come on. Why won't you? There we go. Yeah. See, I'm just wondering if we have like a 4-track section and have these on both sides. That would kind of be a bit of a centerpiece. So yeah, you know what? Let's try. Let's try. See what it looks like. It's all you can do. Try it. See what it looks like. So let's run you down there like that, and run you back down there, and then. Where are we? What was I putting in? Oh yeah, I was putting these in, weren't I? So, something like, oh come on, something like this. And match that up. I think just 6. I mean. We could maybe stretch it to 8. Yeah, go on. I think we can stretch it to 8 without it looking like too much. So there and there. Yeah. Like it. Like it. So we're starting to get a bit of busyness going on. Now, we do need some trees and stuff around the place. That's for absolute freaking certain. Right, so what I was thinking of, we want to kind of define this area a bit. So let's get some trees going. Let's get some trees going. So we'll get, now which what are we using? We're using like primarily, I've been using primarily the deciduous, the broadleaf trees, but I think we'll go with all trees for now. So what I want is like around the edges of this. I'm probably going to put a road. Yeah, I'm going to put a road down here before I do this, because I want a road down the side of here. Right, and then let's get some trees going. So. Oh, machine gun time. Now, the only problem with this is it is going to shield the yard a bit from the trains. But having said that, you know, when you come down here, you're going to see the yard, and then you've got the forest and stuff going on over here. So, and certainly when you're looking at it from above, it'll look so much better. Let's go top down. It's easy. Now we want this to be pretty dense. Now, where's the road? Oh, the road's there. Okay, right. So we'll have a road that comes. Yeah, let's try doing it the other way. We'll have a road that comes. Yeah. Let's take this road around there like that, and along there a bit, and then hook that up to there. We go. There we go. That's what we want. And yeah. this into that corner. Foresty stuff down there. We're going to have forest kind of surrounding all the edges on this side, I think. Yeah. Right. Let's finish getting this bit of forest in. Let's have a smattering of trees around. Right. Let's see how that starts. Oh, yeah. That's what we want. That's freaking perfect. All right. Let's get a smattering of trees along here behind these buildings. Oops, that one's a bit close to the track, but that's okay. We'll get rid of that one. We don't want you right next to the track, thanks very much. There we go. Yeah, a few more in here. Needs to be a little bit denser. A little bit denser. There we go. Right, so, okay. We want to run this road round there. Around to the side of these buildings. And along the back of these buildings. Out. Where it's going to go from there, I've freaking no idea. I don't know. Let's bring you along there and around here. For now. Okay. We need to just smooth that off because it looks a bit unsightly. Yeah, I need to shrink the brush down because it's not getting into the spaces in between. And there we go. And there. And come on, come on, come on, go away, nasty lines. There we go. Yeah, a little bit more left, right. Ho, 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 we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, if we put that in, I don't know, like that. Right, then take it out straight, like that. But drop it down so that it's flat. Is that high enough? I don't know. That may not be high enough, but we'll see. Okay, that looks... Is that flat? It's flat-ish. Now, it's flat-ish. We'll put it in and see. If we run this like across here... Oh, now, where's straight? Oh, that's straight. Oh, we just get a collision with that. Oh, look at that. That's freaking unfortunate, but you know what? I'll put it there for now. I'll redo it, but I'll kind of redo it offline. And obviously, it's got to, like, we could move these buildings so that we have a gap in between. So that's not a problem. That's just spacing those out. Should we have the cool pillars? Yeah, let's have the cool pillars. Oh, now we've got bridge pillar collision. If I play it, come on. Ow, come on. There. Yes, put it in. Okay. Oh, you know, if I go to this end and look at it like this, this starting to look a little bit like my picture that I was trying to recreate. I think we're kind of getting there. I think we're going to end up having one going across here. Well, actually, I don't know whether it will be going. We might end up with one across there, but I don't know. I think there might be another one going across here or something. And I definitely want ramps coming off the bridge down. We may end up redoing this because I definitely want ramps coming down. Oh, I got freaking bridge. Oh, because of that. I hate it when it does that. That's really annoying. But I don't know. Yeah, see, it's giving us bridge pillar. Yeah, that might be an impossibility trying to get that done. But I'd love to have ramps going up to these so that we could have vehicles running around and stuff. That would be really nice. Okay, let's step back for a second. I've actually just loaded up a bunch of mods, like quite a few mods, and we're gonna try them out. So I think for the rest of the episode, we're gonna try out these mods, and then I will be putting some more buildings and stuff in and carrying on the dressing up. But we'll try out some of these mods, and then I think after this episode, I'll kind of go away and do a big time lapse of like finishing all off. And then in the next episode, we'll populate this with trains. Now, let's start there. So let's pick a depot. I've got a bunch of new assets that we can use as trains in the yards. Now, I've got the fake loco. Now, this creates an invisible train or an invisible locomotive, so that you can drive your trains out of the station and just park them in the yards, and it looks like there isn't a locomotive attached, which is exactly what you would expect in this kind of place. And then we've got, let's see, if we go down here a bit. Oh, here we go. So that's our standard tank wagon. I've got a bunch of different tank wagons. These are actually Russian ones, which you can tell by the Cyrillic writing. A whole bunch of different ones, all kinds of different skins, loads of them, and some different types of open wagons, and some different types of box cars, and I will be getting more, but I kind of wanted to get those, and we'll kind of start playing around with those. And then I've also loaded up. Now I've had these for ages, but I haven't used them. The Stadler Flirt, and there were two versions of the Stadler Flirt, and I've actually added another tram as well, which I'll show you at some point. The reason I haven't been using those other trains is a lot of them are not properly balanced, and so they're a bit cheaty, which is kind of why I've kind of avoided them up until now. But yeah, whatever. Right, let's get on with some stuff then. Right, what should we? I tell you what. First, let's play around with the new textures that I got. Now, where are these textures? I think they're in. Here we go. So we've got snow, which we're probably not going to use. Although I don't know. Yeah, so let's just plop a bit down here. Yeah, it's a bit too white. Although I might find a use for it. Then we've got. You know what? Let's lay a little bit of this out. Then we've got this kind of just dirt ground kind of effect. Then we've got a couple of types of gravel effects, and this one. Oh, that's asphalt. That's the other. Is that the same as that one? No, this is a different one. This is a different type of gravelly effect. And then there's one which is just grass, which is kind of similar to this, but it's a bit darker, which is kind of good in these areas. So we will be using probably these five, probably not the snow. So like an asphalt area. Oh, sorry, this is the asphalt. An asphalt area like this. It's the kind of thing that you can use, like maybe in an area like along here. So here's the asphalt. Let's see. Well, maybe like over here. So each one that you puts in like a little square. And if you get the bulldozer and you kind of search out there. So that's where so I can get rid of that one if I want to. But as you can see, it's quite a time-consuming process putting this in. Because you can't kind of paint them. You have got to put them in one at a time, unless I'm missing something, which is eminently possible. Let's face it. So if I am missing something, please tell me. But we take that up to those tracks there. Yeah, just put an area like that kind of thing, and you just get a different feel to the area. I'm actually thinking of, let's do this little area around here. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, I seriously think this is going to be absolutely epic once we get all of this done. So, okay, so that's that. Now, where's the kind of dirty grass stuff? Because what I would want to do is in between these tracks, probably use this dirty stuff. And let's do it. Let's do kind of like a section. And hopefully this will give us better definition for our tracks. So that kind of thing, right? And then we can create like really kind of nasty patches if we want to. Just like create patches like that around the place. To kind of create a kind of a mottled effect. And then, if we want to, if we go to where's the trees? Yeah, here we go. Here's the trees. If I take some shrubs and bushes, and bang a few of those in as well, then we can get all kinds of different mottled terrain around the place. And I'll probably be more selective when I'm doing it. So like that's too big. I think that's too tall as well. And that one. And that one. Yeah, and maybe that one. So what I'll end up doing, and this is gonna, this will take a while. It's like that's too big. That's too big. That's too big. And that. Oh, give me some blooming small ones, will you? Yeah, give me the. Oh, there we go. It's just picking out these littler ones. That's too big. Too big, too big. Ah, there we go. There's a little one. Put a little one over there. Yeah, too big, too big. See, again, you can see this is going to take freaking ages to do. But it's like totally worthwhile. Let's put you there. See, and now we've got that grubby texture back. So, yeah, we'll be doing like a whole bunch of that. But again, like I've just done this tiny little bit here. Like we've got all of this to do. It's going to take a very, very long time, but man, I think when it's done, it could be pretty freaking awesome. And again, I'll do the same. I'll put little bushes and stuff like around these places again to just kind of like soften the edges and kind of get it all together. Now, let's look at something cool, shall we? Well, as if everything so far hasn't been cool, but oh, I've got a mod. Now, by the way, I'll point out all of the mods I've added into my my Transport Fever collection on Steam, right? And there should be there is a link to it in the video description. So if you're interested in picking up the mods or whatever, then you can find them there. Now, this is all of the assets I was telling you about earlier. So if we go over to here, all of these assets, all the different that get put on the platforms. Here we go. All of these types of assets, right? I've now got a mod that allows you to actually place them, right? So we can come back over. Where the hell is it? Here we go. We come back over here to this little bit that I'm working on, right? And we can dress this up with stuff. My God, it's like seriously, it's like City Skylines. It's really getting there, and I've got some other buildings that I'll show you as well. That's a livestock, steel. Oh, containers. Now, so for example, so we'll put like a few along there, and then you've got high ones, which you can put on top, like that, and create stacks of containers. And what else we got? Oh, there's also this, which is this huge silo, which is really nice because it gives you some height, and this is all, it's all pretty flat at the moment, and I think something like this, maybe, I don't know, just rotate it a tiny bit, something like that plopped in somewhere like that, just gives that little bit of height to give a bit of interest to the place, which I love. And then you've got all kinds of other things like bits of pipe. And this is some pipe work. Ooh, maybe yeah, maybe there. Oh yeah, oh man, we're gonna have so much fun with this. And then there's another mod, which takes all of the industry buildings. So like stuff like this, and you know what? Let's go. Where's some well-developed industry? Yeah, it's like stuff. Oh, in fact. Is that the one we just placed? It's pretty, I think it is the one we just placed. Yeah. So like here, industry buildings that we can plop in if we want to. So we can go. Yeah, where the hell is it? Over here. So down here. Now I'm thinking that in this area down here, right? If we get rid of these now, I think what I want is some kind of like industrial complex over here because I think it'd be really nice. Now there's a couple of things that we can use. What else we got? We've got, that's quite a little building. This is nice. This is a large warehouse. And I'm thinking that is pretty freaking sweet. Like if we flip this around, right, so it's facing this way. Now, you remember we've got trains coming along here and we're trying to dress it up so that it's interesting when we're coming along here. So I was thinking if you had like it's getting these nicely lined up is the thing. And there. So you throw in like a bunch of those to get a nice big building, and then we kind of want something. Got some nice tanks. Ooh. See, this end's a bit boring. Right, maybe we want to dress this up with some nice tanks. Sounds like a nice idea, doesn't it? Right, let's see, we want there. We'll have a second one over this side as well. There. Ooh, I'm kind of liking that. Right, what would be really nice would be if we could have like some kind of building that we could find to put in the middle, and then maybe some more on the other side. That one and one on there, I think. Actually, let's have two together. There we go. Oh, see what I mean about dressing this up? You could do very, very cool things. Can we get little roads going up to the doors? It'd be really cool if we could. Oh, we can. Oh, mama. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's come back one. Best we can do. Oh my god, this is so good. I mean, I love like attention to detail. I love being able to do all these little detaily things, right? And when you can do, I mean, look. I mean, how freaking good does this start to look? And that one into there, and this one into there. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? And then out front, I mean, look at all of these. Boom, boom, boom. We could leave a little bit of grass if we wanted to. And then in this area, we can grab, I mean, what do you want in there? All kinds of cool stuff that we can plop in here. Some building materials. What do we think? Scatter some boxes and just like as if they've just been kind of casually dumped there. There we go. And then we've got, of course, got the containers and all that kind of stuff. So we can always have a container sitting outside here. Man, the hours that you could. Now, again, we're dealing with one tiny little bit when we've got all of this to do. Like the hours that you can sink into it. Now, these buildings over here, I did want to use those. So I think, because what I want is like a really kind of big building somewhere out there. Oh, what do you think? A nice big building. See, that's really good. With the scale of this, you do need some big buildings. Look at that. How well does that work? And finally... Oh, that one won't go in. Oh, you son of a... Oh, yeah, because that's where I kind of joined them together, isn't it? Yeah. So that's yeah, kind of, sort of understand. Oh, I can put that one in there, though. It needs to come over a pixel, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, that works. Can I get the small one in the middle of them? No, I can't. That's a shame. But no worries. And because we can go back to here and that's the wrong one, isn't it? It's this one, and get our textures and get our asphalt and just fill that in with asphalt. And that one. It's going to take a long time, guys, but boy, I think it's going to be worth it. I am now going to go away and start to dress this up. I've got a whole load of tricks. Oh, I did do some work on this cliff at the back. I actually like that cliff as kind of a backdrop because it breaks up the green terrain. So I was trying to like get some height variation and that kind of stuff. I'll probably end up tinkering around with it a bit more because we've got to run the roads round and stuff like that. But yeah. So I will get on with, like, I've got to put these tracks in, I can play around with the terrain a little bit, I've got loads of trees, I can lay roads and stuff like that, and then I'll wait for your comments, and then I'll kind of start dressing the place up with the textures and all of that kind of stuff. That'll be time-lapsed, and then we'll spend the rest of the episode probably running trains out into here. Now, what I would like is to have like trains parked with all kinds of different wagons and stuff, but also have some locomotives, like maybe one or two locomotives just running around on their own, looking like they're shunting engines just moving around the yard, and probably one or two actual trains moving through as if they're looking like they're being shunted in. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do. That's what's coming up. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're enjoying this, guys, please leave me comments. Let me know what you think, ideas, suggestions, or if you just think it's freaking cool. And I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.